What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush. Let's talk Jets. Hope everybody's doing excellent on this Friday. It is actually sunny in New Jersey, which seems like a miracle at this point. Hope you guys all have a great weekend. Baseball's back. Tiger Woods in the Masters. You had the draft in 3 weeks. A lot of cool stuff going on. But for the New York Jets, one of the biggest topics right now is how do they upgrade their wide receiver position? So we went through the whole Tyreek Hill saga where the Jets were all in. They had the compensation matched with the Chiefs. They were willing to spend money, but unfortunately he went to Miami instead. So now everybody wants to chase A.J. Brown, but according to Mike Vrabel, the Titans are not interested in trading him. The Brandon Cooks rumors went to bed last night as the Texans keep him for 2 more years. So the next two names are the one pop. I can't talk. The next two names right now are DK Metcalf and Deebo Samuel. Now, Deebo Samuel is completely fascinating as he is a game-breaking dynamic talent who all-pro year last year. You know, he was running the football, receiving the football. I think he had, 1,400 yards receiving. You know, he can do it all. And he is legitimate, changes every aspect of your offense and makes life easier for you. And if we're being honest about it, that's the whole goal here with Zach Wilson. Like, you look at all these high-flying offenses and these young quarterbacks that are getting better, they have that one legitimate stud receiver. Like Josh Allen had Diggs. You know, Patrick Mahomes had Tyreek Hill, all these other guys. You know, Justin Herbert had what? He had Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. Joe Burrow has Jamar Chase. Like, you have these guys. Now, obviously, you hope Elijah Moore turns into that. But in the meanwhile, get another guy. Like, you can get a legitimate, proven, all-pro, that kind of level talent, go for it. So with Deebo Samuel, if he is even available, which we don't know, because he obviously scrubbed the social media of the 49ers stuff. We saw that with Kyler Murray. It doesn't really mean anything, but now it's like it's a negotiating game. He's seeing everybody else get paid. He wants his money, and he's earned it. Now, in terms of draft compensation, the Jets are armed with all kinds of stuff, but you have to have a price limit. And the reason why I say that is you have 4 picks in the top 38. You don't want to wipe all those out for one player because the Jets aren't one player away. Ideally, if you give up the number 10 pick and a second-round pick and maybe a pick next year, now you're talking, or both second-round picks. However you want to do it, but you can't wipe out all your resources because you need to restock your team. Like you're saying, build through the draft. Well, you need these picks to do that. So you can't wipe out, 3 of these 4 picks for one player. Now, would I be aggressive with him? Absolutely, because this would be like the first time we had a player like this in decades, man. Like that's elite level talent that we desperately need. So if you can make a play there, great, but I'm sure there's going to be limits in terms of trade compensation. The other guy is DK Metcalf, where I think in theory is probably easier to get because the 49ers are still a win-now team. They're believing in it. They have that championship caliber team there. So do you want to lose your best player and have a huge setback? Probably not. But the Seahawks are in complete rebuild mode. Now, they could say all they want, how they want to keep DK Metcalf. I think that's just negotiating, saying, listen, make us an offer we can't refuse, and he's going to be gone. And just keep, stockpiling talent and just, blow up what you have and rebuild it. So I think Metcalf is more possible. Now, he's younger. He's 6 foot? Is he 6'4"? I mean, he's physical. He's explosive. Another excellent piece to the puzzle. So now it's a matter of what compensation do you want to give and how much you want to pay him. The money, I think the Jets realize, they bring a guy here, you're going to have to pay him top of the market money. That's just what the name of the game in the NFL is right now. So you can do that. If you don't want to do that, then you go to the draft. And for me, I will keep saying this, that I want to go first-round draft pick with the receiver. Number 10 pick is where I'm going for it. You pick your best guy available that you have on your board there, whoever it is. Garrett Wilson, London. I don't think they're going to take Jameson Williams. I think that would be a surprise. I mean, if you want to trade back up in the second round to late first round to do it, I just don't think they're going to take a chance on a guy that won't be ready to play right away. Now, I've been wrong a million times before, and you guys tell me about it, but I don't see it. Now, there's people that keep telling me, you don't need to go first-round receiver. You can get one later on. And I don't want to play that waiting game. I don't want to have the draft dictate who I take. I want to take my guy and get my guy. So if you can get that guy at 10, why wait? Why try to get fancy with it? Now, people are saying, if you can go, say you go edge rusher at 4, you go corner at 10 or whatever else, you could trade back up late in the first round to get a Jameson Williams. You want to take that approach? That's fine too, I guess, but I don't want to get cute here, to be honest with you. I want to get legitimate talent around Zach Wilson, take the best guy, if you want, and then, people are saying this is a very deep draft class for wide receivers. I've heard that a million times before, and it hasn't panned out for the Jets. Now, if you want to say, we trade back and take 2 receivers in this draft class and take that approach, that's fine as well. But To me, it's either make a big-time trade for Metcalf or Deebo Samuel, which I know is a pipe dream, but listen, nothing ventured, nothing gained. You got to take a shot at it, and if you can't do it, I'm going receiver at 10 and get the guy that you believe in the most to upgrade this offense. And then if you want to take one later on in the draft, go for it too. Like the goal right now is I want a crazy amount of depth at wide receiver. I want, because you think about it, there's a chance that Corey Davis could be gone next year. Elijah Moore has got to prove that he can be a breakout player and play all 17 games. Braxton Berrios is a nice piece to the puzzle, but is he an elite level talent that could change things? It remains to be seen. He did a lot when everything was down last year. He maximized his opportunity, but he still has to do it again. Then you have Denzel Mims, who, you see all these great workout videos with Zach Wilson. Could he surprise us and do something? But after that, if Elijah Moore goes down, you don't want to be sitting here like, now what do we do? Putting the whole offense on Braxton Berrios. You want to have a surplus of talent here. So we'll see how it all plays out. Let me know in the comments what you think. And we know if you were to trade for Metcalf or Deebo, what's the maximum amount you'd give up? Or if you want to go wide receiver in the draft, who you like. And I'll talk to you later.